I can't breathe in this thing. Hi guys, what's up and welcome to a new episode of How Is It Now? Because it's Halloween, or at least the season is upon us, I decided to do something with a thriller horror movie. And the movie I watched yesterday, actually with my wife, who doesn't like horror movies, scary movies, I think she liked it. It was scary, it was fun. I'm talking about the movie Mirrors from 2008. The movie Mirrors is a remake, or sort of a remake, because writer and director Alexandre Aja did his own take on the movie, a Korean movie called Into the Mirror. This American version is just called Mirrors. The working title was Into the Mirror, but they changed it to Mirrors. And it features my favorite actor of all time, Kiefer Sutherland. But it also features Paula, Patton and Amy Smart. You might know them from other movies, but we're not going to talk about that. I want to talk about the movie. It's basically a thriller with horror, scary elements, and that's why I like it, because it's pretty gory. I watched the unrated version. On the Blu-ray, you can choose for the theatrical version or the unrated version. I went with the unrated version with some. It's like 2 minutes longer, and it has a little bit more gore, especially the bathroom scene, which I won't spoil, but you know what I mean if you know the movie. That's more gory, and a few scenes in the end, at the climax, it's more, bloody, gory. It's 112 minutes long, so it's almost 2 hours. The movie follows Ben Carson, played by Kiefer Sutherland, who's an ex-cop. At least at the moment, he's an ex-cop. He wants to get back into the force, but something happened during work, and he has to take time for himself, It takes place in New York. And at this moment, he and his wife are separated. They have 2 kids, not divorced, separated, because a lot happened with the guy, and he needs time, And because he needs time, he needs to get back to work, because he needs to make money to get a place of his own, or at least to make it possible to support his family again. So he takes a job as a night watch in an old building that is burned down about 5 years ago, called the Mayflower Department Store, which was the most luxury department store in all of New York. And in the beginning of the movie, you see a guy running, and then at the end, he's confronted with a mirror, and he's talking to the mirror. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it. I'll clean you. And a piece of the mirror breaks, falls down on the floor. He picks it up, looks into the mirror, holds it to his neck, but his reflection slits his throat. But at the moment that happens, the guy's throat gets slit. So what you see in the mirror happens in real life. And this is actually what our main character, Kiefer Sutherland, or Ben Carson, finds out. And from this point on, he realizes he's not safe, and even his family isn't safe. And they keep giving him a message called Essaker. Find Essaker. And his search for Essaker is so amazing, but gory at the same time, because a lot's happening in the movie. And that's why I like the movie. It has a pretty decent story. It's not the best story, but what you want, it's a horror movie. And most of the time, horror movies don't have a real deep, grounded story. So, a few things in the movie, which I won't spoil. When I rewatched the movie, actually, I still like it, but probably because, Kiefer Sutherland is my main man, I love his acting. I love all of his movies. So that's maybe clouding my judgment right now, but the movie is fun. It's gory, like I said, in times, and it has a pretty decent story. So if you want to watch a movie that's scary, but not really scary, you can definitely pick up this movie and check it out, because and you can even watch it with your partner who maybe doesn't like scary movies that much, because hey, it still has Kiefer Sutherland, right? Man crush. I have a man crush on Jack Bauer. But listen, especially at the end of the movie, the last scene of this movie is amazing. You know, if you feel like the movie suddenly takes a slower pace, or you don't like it that much anymore because it goes too much out of there. You know, it's still based on a Korean movie. Those Korean movies are always out there. So when you're at that point, the end scene fixes everything. It's one of the best ending scenes in a movie, actually, and it's so clever at the same time, because if you rewatch it, like I did yesterday, you find out, how can I say this without spoiling it, you'll find out that the end scene that's playing, it's been like that all the time. Yeah, at the last point of the last scene, you know, before the end credits roll, you realize something. But during the whole end scene, which takes about 3 minutes or something, I think, it's already happening. And you have to check it out and let me know what you think. So, check this movie out. It's Halloween, or at least it's almost Halloween. Check this movie out. There's also a sequel that has nothing to do with this one. I haven't seen the sequel. I don't want to see the sequel. It doesn't have Kiefer Sutherland in it. It doesn't follow the story from the first movie. So, screw that. But if you want to, like I said, if you want to watch a movie that's scary but not too scary, the scary thing is that it involves mirrors. And we all have mirrors. We always see our reflection. Our reflection is everywhere. In the window, I can even see my reflection right here, you know? You don't see it, you can see me here, but I see myself like here in the reflection. So, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see another episode of House and Now, click the link here up here. It's involving the Transformers movies. I got a lot of support on Transformers movies, and I hope you like this as well. I want to wish you a very, very, very happy Halloween. Happy haunting, everybody. Happy trick-or-treating. Thank you for watching. Blabbermouth out.